let's look at the other ones. I'm about to sneeze. A lot of dust. Whew.
Welcome to Trash Pop's Digital Universe, where you can be anybody in the world. You can live your life here on the internet. Be who you are, share a pic, baby, now you're set.
Hi everyone, it's me, Luna, back with another video. So today I'm going to do something a little different. This is a video that I've been wanting to do. As you can see, I have all these bins here. These bins are my makeup collection. Not like a crazy amount, but it's a decent amount, and this is a lot of years worth of makeup. So if you're just starting, this is a good video to watch. I'm going to go through and tell you how I organize and what I have done with my collection. I started out with just using like a makeup bag for everything. Like I would just get something new, toss it in a makeup bag. Toss it in a makeup bag and just use it and carry that everywhere I go. Now I have these because I have a lot of makeup. I have an addiction. Hi, welcome to my strange addiction. I'm Luna. I'm addicted to makeup. But in all seriousness, these were the best things I ever bought for my makeup because it helps me stay a little bit organized. These aren't as organized as they have been. I need to go through and reorganize. She's a mess. Figured I would go through and show you what I do. First I'll show you my brushes that I use. If you're just starting out, I recommend getting a brush set from any company that you really like or you are curious about. I got mine from Morphe. I've been using these for a couple years now. I love it. It came with a really nice set of brushes. I use this bag for actually all my brushes. There's more than just my Morphe brushes in here. But yeah, Morphe brushes, I recommend them. They're super cheap and they're really good. If you're starting out, I really recommend getting good blending brushes. That is like the #1 thing. I finally added these into my collection and my makeup got so much better, so much faster. It makes life so much easier when you have one of these. And I have like 50 of them now in different sizes. But yeah, I think that I got this bag. It was like maybe a 10-piece set for 20 bucks. It was a long time ago, but I swear by these brushes now. Also get yourself a nice blush brush. You gotta have a nice little blush. I don't think this is not a foundation brush, but I use it for foundation. I had a foundation brush, I just don't know where it went. I'm good at losing things. But yeah, good thing to keep your brushes in. Get something that has a little bag that comes with it, because honestly, this is where all my brushes and blenders go. Right. Let's start with my towers. Let's move you over here. Alright, this was the first one that I bought. She's tiny. I was being optimistic and thinking that my makeup collection was not going to grow. But it did. I have this set up from top to bottom. I have single shadows. Then I have face, mostly creams and foundations. Then I have face again. This is mostly powders. Then we have eyeliners. And then this has become just a clip drawer. This is, yeah, like I said, my clip drawer. I have a lot of clips. Oh my god. If you want to like up your game, just like get these clips. They're great. They were really cheap for like 30 of them. I think I got them off Amazon. I was just looking at these for like a Secret Santa we were doing at work. Bought them for myself. They're really great and cheap and they look cute. I recommend them if you're just starting out. And then we have eyeliners. I have so many eyeliners. So many, and I don't even use eyeliner that much. One of the most recent additions was these ColourPop ones. I love the felt tips. I really recommend these. These were actually really cheap. I think they were like 10 bucks, 8 bucks? I'm not even sure anymore. But get them. They're great. They rock in. One of my go-tos though, I don't know if it's in here. Super cheap and easy if you're just starting out. Elf. Elf has a great eyeliner. It lasts long, and it's super easy to apply, and it's really good for beginners, because like it's not too thin of a brush. I love this, honestly. This is like my go-to. Just because like it's so easy to use and it doesn't smudge easily. I mean, it's a gel, so be careful. If you're starting out, definitely use a pencil to start with, but I don't like pencils because like I think they're too hard to use. And then we have foundations. Skip your door. Then we have my powders. I have my setting powders. I have face powders, contour powders. If you're just starting out, and eyebrow pencils. If you're just starting out, NYX has a really good eyebrow pencil. Not that I use eyebrow pencils like ever. But yeah, that's a great thing to start out with. NYX is good for like anything. Like if you go to Ulta is your go-to because I used to work at Ulta. They should be nice to you. If they're not, put them in their place. And the store is separated so nicely with drugstore and like lower end things on one side and like luxury and like more expensive brands on the other side. Just make your way to that drugstore side. Have a field day. NYX is a great NYX, Makeup Revolution, Revlon, all those. Great place to start. That's where I started. To this day, I still don't have like that many high-end products. We'll get to the ones that I do have though. Foundation. If you're just starting out, I would honestly recommend Juvia's Place. I have so many of these. I have like 3 or 4 tubes. And they're all different shades. The hardest thing you'll run into is finding your shade. It's the hardest thing to do, but do your best. My recommendation, because I know that Juvia's Place is now in Ulta, definitely go there and swatch them. Well, maybe after the pandemic, not now. You don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. You don't trust no one. But yeah, this is full coverage, the fullest coverage I've had. Like, I know people have been talking about that, like, Kat Von D, like, foundation that's just been released. This is just as good, half the price. This is only $20. And their site, they have sales all the time. I get my tubes for, like, $10 because they always have good 50% off deals. Check them out, Juvia's Place. Sponsor me, honestly, because I freaking love them. One of my favorite companies. And, like, they have so many different things. They got nice little shade sticks. I have a couple of these. I have one from, what is this? Makeup Revolution. I like them. Those are good for like highlighting. Primers. Always get an eyeshadow primer. Please. Please do. Yeah, these are the things. This is also a really old one. I don't even think they sell that anymore. Alright. Next, I have my shadows. These are just like my single shadows. I really don't use these that much. But if you're looking for like just starting out and you need some like cheap things, ColourPop, way to go, good place to go. Like $5 for one of these, super cheap. Let's go see what this one is. Eyeshadows. Yeah, so this is my first one. As you can see, I kind of expanded a lot. Next, we'll do this one. Right, this next one. God, just so popular today, y'all. No, Eve, I do not want fucking weed right now. These are also really great. I got all these at Target, by the way. They can get a little pricey. I don't remember how much this one was, but I know these ones are about $12 each. I know a lot of us are on a budget, but we can't beat $12 for this much room. Just saying. Okay. This is mostly stair things. A lot of extra brushes. I recommend getting a nice, like, kabuki-ish brush. Ooh, look at all that powder. This is great for setting your face with powders. It's also good for like brushing off excess powders. I really recommend one of these. If you're also just starting out, these things are super cheap and available at anywhere. These are really good for like packing on powders when you're baking. It's good for if you're just starting out and you can't afford brushes. It's good for contour. I used to use this for everything. You can even still see all the brown and white because I use these for everything, and I can't believe I still have them. What else? Sharpener. Gotta have one of those for all your eyeliners. Yeah, this drawer is mostly spare brushes. You can never have too many brushes. I also had Ipsy for the longest time, so I have so many brushes that I don't even know what to do with them. And a lot of palettes come with brushes. I don't know why, but yeah, brush drawer. This is also another junk. This is kind of a junk drawer. Has a lot of lashes in it. Don't cancel me, but yes, I do have some Jeffree Star products. Not many, and I'll never buy from him again. But yeah, I keep my spare highlighters in here. More highlighter. Ooh, Lisa Frank brush. Oh, I can't get rid of it. I love it. Yeah. Another junk drawer. The bottom drawer is all my skincare. You're never too young to start. You are never too young to start. Even if it's just like a cleanser and some moisturizer. I'll go through what I'm doing now. My newest product that I've got. It's Juno Skin. What is this? Clean 10. It's only 10 ingredients. It is amazing. It's also supposed to help remove your makeup. I haven't done that. We'll find out after this how well it does, but I've been absolutely loving this. I use this. It's a cleanser, and then I use a Neutrogena cleanser. I use this, then I use that, and then I use my ordinary moisturizer. Honestly, I got my second dose of the vaccine the other day. I was in my bed with 103 fever, but you know what? You know what got me through it? The way my skin felt silky smooth because of what I was doing. Recommend it. You're never too young, but yeah. Toners. Ooh, this thing. What is this? Gold Fondant MD. This stuff is amazing if you have pimples. It's a good spot treatment. It literally can make your pimples disappear. Yeah. A lot of this stuff I need to throw out. I'm also a hoarder. I can't help it. I'll go through this one day. Get yourself masks too. Masks are great. Let's see. I bet you this is expired. Does it have a date? Not for resale. Yep, it's expired in January. We're done with that. Also talking about like setting powders and stuff. I've had this thing for absolutely ever. This is Revlon's Photo Ready. It's a translucent powder. This is great for starting out. I know it can be really expensive now. I think when I first started buying this stuff, it was $9, and I think it's like upwards of $12 now. It's a really good product, but it's really great. But I now use a Juvia's Place powder. It's not translucent. It has a little bit of pigment in it, but I love it. But yeah, recommend that if you're just starting out. That's it for this one. Let's move on to this one. This one holds a lot. This is all my... That's a spoon. For when I dye my hair. Don't judge me. This is mostly my lip stuff. This is... somebody gave me this. I didn't buy it. It's a lip scrub. Jeffree lip scrub. Pretty great. They taste great and they're edible, so... a lot of lip products. I do have a lot of Jeffree Star lipsticks. They're finally starting to wear out and finally starting to dwindle away. This one, this is the first one I ever got. That's how I feel about it now. It's also a piece of crap. It's dried out. I just need to get rid of it. Yeah. You can never have too many good lipsticks. If you're just starting out, NYX is a really cheap and affordable way to go. They have so many colors. You can get so many colors through NYX, and they're super cheap, and they have so many different formulas. I recommend that. That is my go-to. My favorite product? They were honestly Jeffree Star lipsticks because he had a really freaking good formula. But if I had to choose a second, it'd be NYX. NYX would be my other go-to, honestly. Then we got the best drawer of all, my palettes. I have so many palettes. One of my first palettes was the electric palette. I should throw this away too. I've had this thing for years. Sentimental at this point. I can't throw it away. Juvia's Place. Really great palettes as well. The only thing is, like, it's not a really good color story. I mean, yeah, I can probably do a couple looks with this, but there wasn't enough matte shades that went together for me to feel happy. I just use this mostly for the shimmers. I got a couple Anastasia palettes, the Riviera palette, pretty great. One of the Anastasia palettes that I have that I was majorly disappointed with was the Alyssa Edwards. I just didn't think that the formula was the same as the other Anastasia palettes. I feel like they kind of shaded her in a way and didn't make them as good as their other palettes. I barely dip into this. I don't even think about it. Another Juvia's Place. Oh yeah, I had such high hopes for this palette when I first got it. It's beautiful. It has every color in the rainbow, but no stuff. She just needs to throw it away. Oh my god, I can never get rid of this palette. My co-worker of mine that I worked with, she got me this for Secret Santa one year, and I can't get rid of it because I have not found a blue that can match this, so I can't get rid of it. Probably so much bacteria on this. I just can't help it. One of my newer palettes that I absolutely love that I got off of a Facebook ad, this palette, the Zodiac palette by Queen Beauty. Yeah. It goes through every Zodiac, gives it its own row. This palette, you have so many options and so many things to do. You can never run out of inspiration. I recommend it, and I think it was under $40 for 96 shades. You cannot beat that. It's an amazing palette. I really recommend this if you're just starting out, because you get so many colors in one, and it's really affordable. I have not found something that has beaten this yet. It's great. I love palettes, guys. They're great. My boyfriend hates me because I buy too many. It's an understatement. I have way too many. Alright. And then this drawer. This is like odds and ends of jewelry. Nice little cat ears. Wow. They don't like to stay on. I need to like pin them in. Some like knickknacks. Some pasties from a video I did like forever ago. Mostly this is jewelry and like odds and ends foundations. Another good foundation is Wet n Wild. Smells like paint, but it's pretty good. These ears are not going to stay on. Alright. And then for my last one, which is my most recent one, I just recently bought this one. There's not much in this, but let's see what's in it. Oh, more palettes. I wasn't kidding when I said I had a problem. This is the most expensive palette I have. It's a huge mirror. You do not need to see my dirty living room. Yeah, it's... I really liked this palette, and I thought I was going to. I love purple. I'm even wearing purple today. But this palette was kind of disappointing. It feels so luxurious and great, but at the end of the day, I was kind of bored with it. Like, it was just too much purple. And also, like, as much as this was like $56, this logo thing, trash. Ran my hand over it to feel all this. It stabbed me, cut me, and then broke. Because they're supposed to be like extensions on the bottom for the star. No, it hurt me. Ooh, Norvina. Norvina is my favorite Anastasia palette. I have hit pan in so many of these. I love this palette. It has such good shimmers and such good mattes. You can do so many things with it. Ooh, gorgeous. Yeah, if you're just starting out and you want to get something more luxurious, this is worth the buy. Another thing that's worth the buy, I know he's real problematic right now. I've had this since it came out, but the James Charles palette, really good color story, so many different things you could do. I don't see myself reaching for this anymore, but I have used it a lot when I first got it. And there's so many things you can do. The neutrals are amazing. The colors are good. All of it has really good payoff and pigment. I recommend it if you're just starting out. He's a little problematic. If you don't want to support him, I get it. There are plenty of... Just get a lot of other Morphe products. They're just as good. And then... Oh, look, see, I told you I had more of these. This drawer is basically empty, but it's got my rhinestones. I love my rhinestones. I got these on Amazon. You can literally get the whole rainbow. They're great. Amazing. I recommend it. It really can like juice up a look real easy. What else we got in here? Oh, Shape Tape. I don't usually push like luxury brands, but I'm actually running out. But Shape tape, amazing. Amazing. I love it. It is expensive, $22. I don't recommend it if you're short on cash though. And then my last drawer is just like brushes. Well, one brush. Yeah, so yeah. This is what my collection looks like. This is what I do to keep myself a little organized. I really recommend it if you're just starting out to really get yourself some drawers, get yourself some bins, organize them, stay organized. Because once you get to my level where you have this much crap, if you don't have a system, it's going to become overwhelming. And you're going to feel so much anxiety. I know I did when I started getting more and more that, like, I could barely take it. And then my boyfriend, we moved in together. He was like, nah, you need a system. And I did one. And I really appreciated it. And I really liked it. If you have any questions, definitely leave a comment down below. I will answer any of your makeup questions. I'm here for you guys. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers. I am always ready to answer questions about makeup. I've been doing makeup since I was 18. I'm about to be 28. So I've been doing makeup for about 10 years now. I have a lot of tips and tricks. If you want to know any of them, hit me down below. Stay tuned. I'm going to be trying to do a little bit more makeup-y videos. Maybe my next video I'll do my face on camera, because I don't think I've done a full face on camera in a long time. I'll show you my updated routines, my tricks and tips, and we'll go from there. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Like, we put out new videos every Saturday, so definitely check us out. We have a new album coming out eventually. Shh. Priscilla wouldn't be happy me saying that. I'm kidding. Just check that out. Super Galactic Party Tour was released a couple weeks ago. Check that out. Definitely stay tuned, guys. We really appreciate every view and every person who subscribes to our channel. Thank you guys so much. It means the world. We were so close to just being like, screw all of this. But then we committed to doing more, and you guys started watching, so we appreciate it a lot. And with that, I'm Luna Soul, and Trash Pop's gonna make the world pop. Ugh.